Tons of fun stuff to share.
Let's get this hot box going.
Tons of goodness. What the heck is that noise?
It's a pressure washer.
Oh,
Pressure washer. It's an airplane.
oh, jeez.
Jet airplane.
What's going on over there? What's up, guys? Gals, people.
Morning.
Afternoon. Morning out west. Afternoon over here. Sounds like a new country song I'm gonna sing. It's the morning out west. It's the afternoon over here.
Many viewers. We had two people.
Scaring people away with my tunes.
No, our viewers went down to 0.
Yep, that's it, man. And unfollowed.
Unfollowed, yeah.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday. I'm Jim. This is Chris. We're the founders of Demons Behind Me. Coming to you guys live nearly every Friday to catch up with everybody, to answer questions, comments, share new products, share announcements, and most importantly, to read somebody's Demons Behind Me story. We got a good story for you today. It's actually from one of our brand ambassadors, Jason. We're going to share his story because there's somebody going through something similar. They may not know how they are going to make it through, or it may even seem impossible to them. But by hearing how Jason made it through, that's going to bring that individual hope, and that is what we strive to do here every single week. So Jason shared his story with us at demonsbehindme.com under the resources tab. Share your story, help someone. So we share all different kinds of stories. Demons Behind Me has different meanings for different people. And we share every variety, every which way that we can.
That's it. Yeah. The stories we get are handwritten or typed up from each individual. It's their story. It's what they went through and how they've went and made changes in their life to move forward. And that the goal for sharing these stories, like Jim said, is to help other people that may be thinking that they're in a bad situation and they can't get out. That there is an opportunity to get out, and other people sharing their stories shows that option is available to you. Right. So if there's a will, there's a way kind of thing is what we're trying to get through here.
Yeah, there's nothing in absolutes. When people start thinking in absolutes, and what I mean by that is, there's nothing that I can do. That's where you lose hope, and that's couldn't be further from the truth. There's always something, or things change. You just got to keep pushing forward.
That's it. Yeah,
That's the motto.
If you're wanting to change, you can change it. It's just how determined are you, and how quick do you want to make that change? You know, if you're in a bad situation, sometimes you got to take a step back and remove yourself from that situation.
Yeah.
If you're around people that are influencing you to make bad decisions, then you got to take yourself away from those people, because they're not the people that you need to be around. And if you keep getting in trouble, or you keep doing bad things, or keep going down the same path, it's all about changing your mindset. Once you change your mindset, you can change anything.
Yeah, that's huge. Birds of a feather flock together. Keep that in mind. It's definitely one of the sayings that has guided my life. The other thing, too, is your willingness and openness to accepting help and support from others. If we try to handle these things completely on our own, it's very difficult. Most of the stories that we read, things really change when they started to receive the support from somebody else, or help from somebody else. And we are created as humans not to be alone, not to be individuals, even though society really promotes individualism. We're meant to be in relationships. We're meant to be with other people, in communication with other people, and to be working with other people on a regular basis. So keep that in mind. You guys ever watch the show Alone?
Oh, yeah.
People try to be alone.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And it is hard. And it's not the physical, the hunger, the thirst. It is the desire to be with other people. So if you want to test my theory, go out and live in the woods by yourself.
Yeah,
see how long you last.
That shows a great example of what you're talking about. I mean, some of those guys that get out there, you know, when you start first watching that show, you kind of pick who you think's going to make it. Like, oh, that guy's going to make it. He's a survivalist.
Yeah.
Like, he's got all the background he needs.
Yeah.
He's a hunter. He knows how to make shelter. he can whittle anything.
My money's on that guy.
Yeah, and then 3 weeks in, he's like, I want to go home and see my family.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
3 days in
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. Those guys.
That ain't worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Being away from my family's not worth it. Missing my kid's birthday's not worth it. Missing my wife's, our anniversary's not worth it. When you get out there and you're all by yourself, your mind starts racing, and then you start really focusing on what's really important to you and what you really want. So it's important to be with others, be with other people that are like-minded like you. And if you're around people that aren't like-minded like you and they're not trying to get to that better place or go to that next step or better themselves, then that's the type of people you got to kind of exit from, or kind of take a step back and see if these are the people you truly need to be around or not.
There's Jason. What's up, buddy? I'm going to share your story today. I'll do my best to share it authentically. Feel free to chime in if I screw anything up. Josh, what's up, dude? Yeah. Jeff, what's happening, man? Hope you and the family are great.
I think Josh, I wonder if he made it to Arizona. I think he left already for Arizona. He picked up some stuff at the store before we went out to see the family out there. So hopefully he's not too hot out there, leaving one hot area to another. From that
desert's rough, man.
Dry heat.
That's hot.
That's that dry heat.
What's your temperature, Vikings? What's your temperature out there? Who else is on? If you are watching, hit us up in the comments. Let us know where you are watching or listening from, and maybe how you've heard about Demons Behind Me. We are going to share a Demons Behind Me story from Jason. He's one of the comments here on our live feed. It is Jason's Demons Behind Me story about how he overcame a hardship in his life. We share those stories because somebody is going through something similar. They don't know how they're going to make it through. Jason's story is going to bring hope to those people going through something similar. It is going to give them one way or one thing to hold on to and give them a reason to continue to move forward.
And it gives you something to think about too, sometimes whenever when you hear somebody else's story, it gives you a new perspective on different things. When you're second guessing something and you hear somebody else's story, it gives you the opportunity to kind of rethink about what you're going through, and then kind of taking what they went through and putting it into a different perspective gives you a better outlook on things. And then we also got some new stuff to share with you guys.
Yeah.
It's like, I think Jim's over here getting ready to sew himself a quilt.
Yeah, I'm getting into some fabrics.
Yeah.
What's up, Abby?
Going deep.
I wonder if you're related to Jason.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to do... Oh, nice. That's awesome. Very, very cool. So we have some new products that we've launched at demonsbehindme.com as of yesterday. So the products that we launch are based on the needs of our customers and our community. So we like to create products that are functional, that are extremely high quality, and they're relevant to you all. So a lot of our customers need to wear high-vis shirts, vests, etc. So we thought, well, let's give that a shot. Let's start to make some high-vis branded apparel, make sure it's premium quality. But then we had everything pretty much custom made to add some more functionality to them. So what I mean by that is if we grab, what do we got here? So this is our high-vis, class 2 t-shirt, and it's very hard to see because it's so bright. But there's actually, on the right-hand side, there are 2 pen pockets here. You always have your left pocket, but we added 2 pen pockets here for your pen, your glasses, that way you can keep your notepad in there. So you got the high-vis t-shirt. This also comes in a long-sleeve class 3 shirt. There it is.
Long sleeve.
So super bright, too bright for our camera.
Yeah, right.
Apparently.
Same thing, same design, same options.
Very highly functional class 2 vest. Super awesome material. And actually these sides are made out of like a spandex material or 4-way stretch. So that way it's going to fit you perfectly.
Got a little bit more wiggle room in there.
A little wiggle room in there, but same deal. Obviously we have it branded with the powerful Demons Behind Me message. and then the functionality that everybody needs. And this is probably the most unique and coolest item is the pullover hoodie. So very standard, you have your kangaroo pouch down here. This is a reflective logo down there, so very, very cool. But what's unique is we have a left chest pocket, and then again we have the I lost my pen. We have the 2 pen pockets on the right-hand side. So typically for a hoodie, you only have the pouch.
Yeah.
So we went ahead, we added the left chest, and we added the pen pockets. Again, let's increase the functionality of our workwear, and that's exactly what we have done. So these are available now at demonsbehindme.com. Very small, limited quantities as we always start out, especially when it's a new product segment for us. So we always go light. If the things go well, we'll increase the quantity and we'll keep moving, and if they don't, that's okay.
These things are moving. I was just helping Kelly fulfill orders a while ago before we
So you better get on it.
So yeah, I've seen quite a few. We saw one guy ordered one of everything. So he's got a hoodie, t-shirt, long sleeve, and a vest. Saw another
awesome.
order that had 3 extra large vests go out all together. So I don't know if he's gearing up just in case he needs one, or you're getting some for his for the crew maybe. I don't know, but they're moving, so we appreciate that. The one thing also I think to keep in mind is most of this stuff is a little bit oversized, correct?
The vest is very much true to size. Your t-shirts and your long sleeve tees, they run large, which is very common for the high-vis gear. Most specifically just to hit that square inch of cover of bright material, I believe is why. So if you've ever worn like tingly apparel, it's going to fit very similar to that. So you probably would size down unless you're wearing it over a jacket or something to keep you warm, then you would probably just order your normal size.
As I say, they're great for if you need to put something over it. You've got to have the high vis, but you've got to still stay warm. You want that hoodie underneath or a jacket. These things fit nicely that way.
Yeah, so that's exciting. They're already moving. We just launched them last night. So if you need high vis, you want some cool high vis, something that has a strong message behind it and some high quality, give it a shot.
Yeah.
Let's see who we got. Brandy, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Steven, what's up, man? Appreciate that. I think that's a good recommendation. So 2 other things we'll announce before we get into Jason's story. One, I'm just super excited. We are getting our fabric samples for our flannels for fall. Fall through winter, we'll be dropping new flannels, maybe 2 to 3 each month. So we'll have a new purple, which does extremely well. We'll have a new green, which does extremely well. We're going to really focus on some breast cancer awareness. So this will be your black and pink. Give you guys an idea. Our suicide awareness, which will be dropping in September. This is the teal. And then, by popular demand and request, obviously we're going to rock an orange. And we got a couple other new fabrics coming as well that we just haven't even received yet. But put it on the radar.
I think you gave him a sneak peek of the red, white, and blue.
Oh yeah, we did that.
We did that one too. So you guys keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
If you got any good ideas for some names for these different flannels, shoot them our way. We're trying to brainstorm and come up with some new ideas. So let's
maybe we drop a contest.
Yeah, maybe if we pick your idea, maybe we give you a free flannel.
Yeah, at least.
Maybe a flannel and a hat. A matching
combo
hat.
Combo maybe set. A t-shirt too.
Yeah,
so.
that's a good idea. We'll talk to Nova about setting up a contest on these.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, help us name. We'll pick a flannel or 2 that we haven't really found a name for. We'll let you guys name it. So stay tuned for that. What's really cool about all these fabrics is this is the first time that all of these color combos are completely custom made for Demons Behind Me. We are going right to the base now. We want things to look exactly the way that we want them. And again, we are creating them based on y'all's preferences and y'all's taste and stuff that Chris and I like to wear as well. So completely custom made, not just, the same flannel that everybody's got, hot hot leather and all that stuff.
Yeah.
No, these are new. Now, whether or not they copy us, it's probably likely. So you'll have it first.
It's flattery when they copy.
Ooh,
yeah.
Monster Mash green. I love the Monster Mash.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. Very cool, Steven.
Yeah, so and all the flannels also, and I know I saw something the other day, somebody was saying that they wouldn't have purchased our flannel if they didn't know it wasn't 100% cotton. We haven't had 100% cotton flannel in a while. So
Yeah.
just keep that in mind. Ours are always like a 50-50 blend or 60-40 blend, right in that area. So if you're looking for 100% cotton, that is not us. Just throwing that out there because I know Kelly brought it up just a couple of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, we like the 50-50 blend because we like the feel, the cotton softness. So we don't want to go 100% polyester, but we also like the benefits of the polyester, less shrinking and less fading. I think those are probably two of the most important things. So,
Most definitely.
yeah, black and white Stormtrooper. All right. Okay. All right. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Green, black, and gold. Okay. Yeah. All right. That could be a new replacement for our current Lucky flannel. All right, Jace. Appreciate that. Some good ideas, definitely. So always open to receiving y'all's input and criticisms. So
Yeah, we like it. Keeps us on our toes.
let's get to the most important reason why we go live on Friday. I'm going to share Jason's Demons Behind Me story. Jason is one of our brand ambassadors. I believe him and his family are watching as well. So, if you feel something you want to share in the comments, they're probably going to see it. So I think that's huge, and that's what we want. We want to create and continue to grow this community of support because this is what saves people's lives, other people. We share these stories because somebody is going through something similar. Jason's story and how he makes it through is going to bring somebody hope. But let me dive in. All right, Jason, I'll do my best. I am a 20-year veteran of the Sheriff's Department in Cook County, Illinois. As a first responder, I have experienced my adversities, but none more difficult than my own personal demons. In March of 2018, I was in a very dark place. Although I was married, 2 kids, house, cars, clothes, I appeared to have it all, only I was dying on the inside. Struggling with daily life and the struggle of internalizing the stress of the job. I had always been a social drinker, but now a full-blown alcoholic. Drinking myself to the point of blacking out. I was putting down a fifth a day of vodka. In March of 2018, I found myself sitting at my kitchen table, depressed, anxious, hopeless, and drunk. I decided at that moment I couldn't take this life anymore, and I got my duty weapon out and poured a shot as well. Which one was next? I chose vodka, but I wasn't done. I raised my Glock to my temple, and I closed my eyes. I then pulled the trigger. Only nothing happened. I hadn't loaded the pistol. Not because I didn't want to, but I was simply too intoxicated. At least that's what I thought. I thought I had beat the demons. Man, I was wrong. I continued to drink and drink and drink until I finally hit rock bottom. I lost it all. My marriage ended. I lost my house, kids every other weekend, pretending to have it all together. I didn't need anyone's help. I didn't need anyone. I got this. Wrong again. I met the woman of my dreams by sheer chance. Long story short, she believed in me. She saw something in me. She is the reason I am still here. She is now my wife, mother to my 3rd child, and we are thriving. Communication, support, love, and above all, faith helped to put my demons behind me. To this day, there's not a single day that goes by I'm not fully aware of the struggles that wait for me daily. But with help from my angel here on earth, faith in myself, and the good Lord watching over me, I am able to keep those demons in the past. So, very well written, Jason. Thank you so much for sharing your story. We all understand it takes a lot of courage to put your story out there. for anybody to read. And we share all these stories on our website and our blog page. Definitely thank you for your service. Thank you for your continued support as a brand ambassador. Thank you again for sharing your story. But, there's a couple things that we touched on before sharing Jason's story that are extremely important. Jason began to heal and recover when he started living his life for someone other than himself. And that's one thing that I picked up on. And it took somebody else to support him, to love him, and to show him how he can continue to move forward and how life could get better. And that brought Jason hope, and that hope and that faith is what kept him moving forward and continues to keep him moving forward today. So we don't get through this life alone. It is way too hard. Continue to connect, continue to embrace the people around you, continue to practice gratefulness and thankfulness of the good things that you do have in your life.
Thanks, Jason, for sharing your story. We're grateful that you're here with us. I'm glad that you were maybe too intoxicated to load that pistol, to load that gun at that point in that time. So that was a godsend. But kind of like feed off what Jim said there. We sometimes get in a place, I feel, that we're with somebody and they give up on us, and we think that that's the bottom and that's the end. Like when you go through a divorce and you go through these bad relationships, or you're going through some tough times, and your partner doesn't have your back, and it makes it even a little bit rougher for you, and you just think everything's going to crap. But I also believe that there's times when God puts people in place at a certain time, and we meet the right people at the right time to change everything. It kind of, a light bulb kind of goes off. We meet certain people, and it doesn't have to be, a spouse or somebody that you're in a physical relationship with. It sometimes is just random people that you meet, and you remember that person forever just because of a conversation or something that they said to you sticks with you. And that's what it sounds like, kind of what happened with you, with the person you met that's now your wife and the mother of your third child. She was brought into your life to show you that, hey, you got this, and we're going to get through this together, and it's going to make you a better person, and we're going to conquer this as a group, as a whole, as a family, and what you guys have become. So thank you for sharing your story, Jason. I think it's one thing we all got to remember, that there's always people out there that are willing to help. Sometimes you just got to open your ears up and listen and look around, because there's signs everywhere. Whenever things are going bad, you'll get these little signs that'll come to you, kind of pointing you in the right direction. The devil's always on your shoulder trying to get you to look in the wrong direction, but keep going forward and keep facing forward, and you'll see those other options available to you.
Yeah, 100%. So Jason, I sent you a $25 gift card. This is a thank you to demonsbehindme.com. If you have a story to share with us, we want to see it. We want to read it. All of our stories get read. All of our stories get posted to the demonsbehindme.com website. And then we choose one a week. If we choose you, we're going to send you a $25 gift card again as a thank you. demonsbehindme.com, resources tab, share your story, help someone. And I love seeing your family on here. I love the support that you continue to receive in the comments there. And these stories, yes, they're for the people that are going through something similar, but somebody's going to hear this story and they're going to be like, man, that sounds like so-and-so. That's your opportunity to share this with that individual, or that's your opportunity to go and support that individual. So it's not just for the people going through the shit. This is for the people that are supporting others as well, or know others as well that could benefit from hearing these stories, or would benefit just from the simple Demons Behind Me message. Because just like Chris said, whether it's a person, a saying, a quote, something you read, something you saw, one simple sentence, one simple word can change your perspective, and once that changes, everything changes.
Yeah, if you know somebody that's going through something similar to Jason, you can always, you can share this with them through Facebook, just through Messenger. You got to tag them, you got to put their name in, you got to throw them on blast. You just send it through Messenger, like, hey, I saw this and thought of you. You know, and that could be a game changer for that person. And that's why we share these stories, because I mean we've got stories and we've heard stories of people telling us that they've done that for friends. Like when you read that story, it reminded me of this person, or it reminded me of what this person was going through. So all I did was just send them this, like, hey, I think you should watch this. Check this out. This reminded me of you. I hope you're doing well. You know, little things like that may go a long way, especially when you know somebody's struggling.
Yeah. Yeah. If you ever get that inkling, if you ever feel that feeling like, man, I should reach out and I should share this, do it. Because it's not just, I don't believe that those are just coincidences.
No, I don't either. I think, you know, we have a third eye, whether we want to believe it or not. You know, there's times where, you know, if you get that gut feeling that something isn't right, you know, you should always reach out to the person that you feel like is going through something that you may not even know about. But by you reaching out to them, they may open up to you and be like, you know what, things haven't been going good. And then, you know, it opens up that conversation, and you may make a huge difference down the road in that person's life and what next steps they take.
Yeah, very well said. Last announcement. Who wants to go to Louder Than Life and hang out with us in Kentucky? We just launched our contest at demonsbehindme.com. Right on the home page, you're going to see a product that is a contest entry for 2 VIP tickets for all 4 days to Louder Than Life in September. Our drawing will be September 5th on our live feed right here. And all you have to do to enter is you got to add that product to your cart. And then every $30 you spend, that entry turns into a free entry. So if you spend $30, you get 1, 60, you get 2. Keep adding them to your cart, I remind you. Or you can just go ahead and you can purchase an entry for $10 a piece. So spend $30, get 1 free, or purchase extras for $10.
Yeah, we've had both options that people win. We had the one lady that spent like $120 on entries, and her name got drawn. I think it was for Rockville. And then we've had some other ones over the years. Now that we've been doing this, that you know they bought product and they got the name drawn, and they went and hung out with us. I don't know if you guys, anybody that's going to Louder, if you're already set to go or you're thinking about going, they just announced some cool stuff about Louder this year. Something new. They've expanded the blueprint of the property. There is an actual old school kind of like a Six Flags, but not as cool as Six Flags. But it's stationary. Well, it's stationary. It stays there year round. So it doesn't. It's not something that they up and build and tear down. So they've got like roller coasters. I think they even have like maybe a water slide type thing, like almost a little water park. But they've actually added that to the festival. So if you are participating at the festival, you have access to that area now. They've also included a few more stages. I think I just saw that there's 7 stages. So they're making this a little bit bigger. They're trying to make it as big, I think, if not bigger than what they're doing at Welcome to Rockville. So the property's massive already, but they're lining it up now. So it's got a great lineup. You know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like Jim said. There's going to be we're going with 2 sets of 2 tickets per set of VIP passes for all 4 days.
2 winners.
So you're going to pick 2 winners, and you're going to get 2 tickets, so you can bring you and your friend, you and your spouse, you and your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Yeah, bring your grandma. I love seeing grandmas at Rock Costume.
Man.
Blows
You
my
got
mind.
Slayer, Avenged Sevenfold, Deftones. I can't even read that other one. Sleep Token, Rob Zombie. I mean,
Breaking Benjamin.
the lineup is massive. So
Drowning Pools on there.
Oh, yeah.
Rob Zombie, Sleep
Grace.
Token, Bad Omens. What else they got? They got a bunch. It's going to be a cool lineup. Wage War's going to be there. Yeah, Wage War's going to be there. They're from Ocala.
Local
right
boys,
down,
like
right
that.
down the road. I like some of their music. I never even knew of those guys until I saw them at Welcome to Rockville for the first time. It was like going to the bathroom, and I was like walking by, and I was like, "What is this?" I had to sit there and watch like 3 or 4 songs. I was like, and then found out they're right down the street. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's really, really awesome. So get your entries in now. We're going to draw again on September 5th. All of our high biz gear is up. It's online, and it is already moving. So don't miss out. If you need high biz gear, this is completely custom made stuff. More functional than anything out there. Completely brand new. Sneak peek at our flannels. Stay tuned. We'll start dropping new flannels in September. I think that's about it, man.
Yeah. The only thing we're going to pray for up to the event for Louder is that a hurricane doesn't follow us up again this year.
Just don't even say that. Oh, goodness. Yes.
It literally followed us all the way up last year.
Yes, Stephen, Louder Than Life is only in Kentucky. Yeah, it is only in Kentucky, and it is only in September. So get your tickets
on my
in.
birthday.
Get your entries in. Happy early birthday to Chris.
Yeah.
He's 28.
Yeah, you guys can come by and wish me a happy birthday at the tent.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be so
Yeah,
fun.
maybe I'll wear a t-shirt that says birthday boy.
Good stuff. All right, guys. If you need anything from us, you know how to get in touch with us. We are here Monday through Sunday, every single day. Appreciate you all. Again, Jason and family, thank you so much for your support and sharing your story and probably saving somebody's life today. Bringing them the hope that they did not have before hearing it. So keep it up. Keep sharing your stories. Keep connecting. And remember, guys, yesterday's behind you. Move forward today.
Rock on.